All right, this is unbelievable. About 3 years ago, I dug back-to-back barbers and muck right here in this strip. And I got the small coil on there, right? Come back, 1900. Even Indian head penny, and that thing is in great shape. Probably the best one I've found. It was right there up against the curb, an inch deep. Love it. Look at that. Got some 4-leaf clovers. It's part of a little bracelet, a little gold gilt left on it, gold plate. Check to see if there's anything else down there, but probably not. This is one of the best things about this hobby is when you get a double whammy like this. I just got that part of a clover bracelet. I already checked the hole, and I had a target off to the side here. And look what we got. Silver. We got, it's like a 43. It's gonna be a war nickel. I have to clean it off some, but it's gonna have a mint mark above the Monticello right there. All right, we can officially call this a spill now because right there we had the bracelet, and right next to it we had the war nickel. And then, bam, never got a high tone at all while I was looking for those other two. And now we got silver. We got ourselves a Roosevelt dime. And I'm calling that a spill because it was right next to that war nickel. I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere in that area of the 40s. Yes, double silver right next to each other. And we're going to top it off with the first weedy I've got in a while. 1937. A couple feet from those silvers. I love finding bunches of old coins in a strip. It really pays off after a long slump. Oh, look, someone hit it. I thought I had found another zinc penny, but I found a token of some sort. Looks like it says BRC Games. Non-refundable, no cash value. On this side, there's a guy bowling. Brunswick Recreation Centers, awesome. Token I don't have. Now I got a Superman pin. Let's see what it says there. 1977, DC Comics. That's pretty cool. So got some gold on it after all those years. It might actually be plated. I doubt it, but Superman. We got a train penny. I dug maybe 3 or 4 wheats out of this strip. They've all been 44s or 50s, and we got a train coin, so I figured I'd record it. We are nowhere near a train track, so pretty cool. I always like finding train pennies. I just had a mid-tone and a mid-tone high-tone 12. This is 12 and a 17 in the same hole. I was bouncing back and forth. I got this creepy little dude. Looks like one of them little coconut dudes from Moana. And then I got a ring. Same hole. One was, I knew there was 2 things in there. I thought it was just trash, but yeah, cool junk. All right, I'm blown away right now. I'm borrowing my buddy Agate Ideist. Actually, I believe this might be more of Wendy's detector with the small 6-inch coil. And I've detected this strip with my Legend, my Garrett AT Pro, and my Equinox 800 with the 11-inch coil. And I have permission for this house. I have detected that front lawn and the strip, and I just had a 38, 39 next to the sidewalk, which is always 99% of the time a form nail. It's rusted to witherings. and it's falsing as a high tone. I dug a huge shovelful and just flung it out, and my target was out here. And I don't know if you've seen it yet, but there it is. We've done another $50, and I'm gonna go ahead and say I saw part of a bird on the back, so I don't know what we got. We got another walker. Look at that thing, dude. That is 2 walkers. Look at how that thing, I hit it. Oh no. But why is it's all clean silver there and tarnished here? I hit it right there because I just thought it was rust. Oh my God. Is something else in this hole or around? No? Oh my God. I can't believe. I found, I think I found a Wheatie, or a couple Wheaties, and I think I found a V-nickel in the yard and a pocket watch, but look at that. Wow. I don't see a year on that thing, and I don't even care that I hit it. This thing's roached. I hit it pretty good now that I look. Wow. 2 walkers in 1 year. My buddy Urban Prospector says they come in bunches, so we've all found one this year. Him, Agate, and me. Where you at, Road Lizard? Crazy Road Lizard, it's your turn. It's time for seeded half. Go get it. One of my favorites, bullets in the city. I think that's a rat shot. Little light loads for killing marmots and rats, spiders. Got another one, another bullet. See what caliber that is, but I don't know, it's a strange bullet. We got a Wheatie way down here. 1956, and it's ringing up a 37. I don't know. Sometimes I don't get these metal detector thingies. We got a Wheatie right there. Got a mangled penny. Just a memorial, but look at that thing, man. It's pretty deep too. 4, 5 inches. If it could only talk and tell of its tales through the lawnmower. Just got ringed up. Junk ring with some stones in it. Right on the surface right there. Right below the grass and dirt. Wish it was gold. I just got a first. I got a zinc penny. But it's not just any zinc penny. It's a zinc penny that's been made into an earring. If that ain't a bucket lister. Wow. I just found something good. It's gonna be a lead soldier with a gas mask on. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna have to clean this guy up. Oh, both his feet are missing, but that's usually 1930s. That's a cool find. We got a Wheatie. See if we can see the year. 1935S. Good condition for that old, except for somebody hit it with their shovel. Turns out it was a Wheatie spill. Let's see if we can zoom in on that one. 29S goes good with the 35S. Alright, I got this permission, stealth permission, and I got a quarter signal here. Let's see what it is. Nope, it's just a quarter. It's hoping for a silver one. That's a dog tag. that up and see what it says. Woo-wee! Look at that haul. That is 2 weeks of hunting on my lunch break. Not every day. Probably about 7 or 8 days total. So seven or 8 hours. And look at all of that crap. It was an epic 2 weeks of panic hunting while I had the Equinox 800 with the small 6-inch coil that I had borrowed, and we've now bought that beauty right there. I'm just now starting to figure it out. It took me a couple days to learn how to turn it on, charge the battery. I'm swinging it, it beeps, I dig up metal, but I have no idea what I'm doing. So back to this. Look at all that crap I dug up. I mean, I'm going back over ground that I've hit. I got a permission. I went to the park, but I was digging everything. So that's why, I mean, what the heck is this? I thought it was some crazy ring at first, but I think it's like a helicoil. I don't know, some threads. Look at all those watch parts. This thing's got some crazy pattern on it. I don't even know what that thing is. Zipper pull, watch parts, Schrader valve caps. Look at that pile of rust. And you saw in the video, digging that rust paid off for me. Got the Neptune Trident water meter, New York. Pretty cool little design on there. It was deep, but it had broken off something. Piece of brass. I don't know what this is. If anybody knows, leave a comment. But my guess is some kind of choke valve. This thing looks like it, you know, rotated. This threaded into something, and this thing has a point. So a choke valve for some kind of big motor, maybe on a lawnmower. I got this mason jar lid on the permission that I had, and I thought for sure that I had found a jar full of gold coins, because that's what we always wish. And yeah, so for these coins I got 63 cents in copper pennies, $1.90 in dimes, 50 cents in nickels, and $3.25 in quarters. Got some junk jewelry. Got that turquoise looking thing. I thought it might have been silver at first. Got this ring. It's got 2 of the stones. It had 4. Junk ring. Another ring right here. I thought this was 2 different things in the same hole, but it turns out that was in here. That was part of the ring. Some creepy looking thing, an owl, I don't know. This is part of another ring. Snake head. I'm not sure if I found that. I think it might have been in my bag from a previous hunt. Part of a rosary. I got a heart with an R on it. I got the Superman pin. It has the pin busted off, but it's from the 70s. Pretty cool. That's like vintage. I got the this is like a 1930s Barclay lead soldier. He would have had a base. He would have had some feet. He would have been on a base, so he stood up, and he was holding with his arm a flare gun. That's why he's looking up and to the side. He was shooting a flare gun. And it's funny because his legs kind of caved in and his chest is all blown open. And I don't know what happened to this poor guy, but these pieces of lead were near him. So I don't know if maybe he was in a fire or I don't know. Kids were rough on toys. So what do we got? What did we get? We had 16 wheat pennies. With a 1912, a 1914, and a 1919 being the oldest. Found, and they're in order. These are the teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. Found this thing, concave. I don't know what it was. I can't tell that there was a shank. So who knows? It's pretty well pitted.
It looks like there's something on the bottom, a little pattern of holes and a line around the outside edge. I don't know. That thing's like the size of a nickel. Just a punch out, I don't know. And then the finds of the hunt. You saw this spill that started with this, then led to the 1942 P war nickel. Look at that thing. Look at the color. I love the color on war nickels and these barnacles, these black barnacles of crust they get on them. So yeah, 1942 P, and it was the 1952 S Roosevelt dime that made up that spill. And then right next to it was one of those wheats. And then we got the 1900 Indian right there, right next to all this stuff, a couple, 8-10 feet down, and that's no mint mark. So what, Philadelphia? We got the Brunswick, what was it? Brunswick Recreation Center token. It's not very old, but it's one I don't have, so I'll take it. Tokens are among my favorite things to find. We got the train penny. You can see a little bit of the monument, and then this is the thing. Dig your rust. Dig your crazy high tones, because you might get one of these. Beat down 1920 S Walker. My second one of the year. I bitched and whined for years that I couldn't find one of these, and then I found 2 of them in 1 year now. And I plowed my shovel across the back of that thing because I dug so many of these already. These form nails along these guys, right along the curb, and not the curb, the sidewalk. So I wasn't thinking anything, and I just hammered in on it and scratched it. Now we forgot the old Master Lock key with the lion. Get a close-up of that for Spiller Woods. And we got a 1940 dog tax tag with the city edited out for, protect my turf. And then we got a bell, which is the closest I'm going to get to a Crodal bell or a jingle bell in the city. We got 2 rat shot cases. We got this guy, I forgot what it was, 7.62 by 30. See if we can zoom on that. Yeah, no. And then this I thought was a zinc penny earring, but it's got some design on it after cleaning it up. So yeah, lots of junk. I didn't take hardly any video, or this would be a couple videos worth of, YouTube entertainment. So hope you liked it. Sorry for the long wrap up, all the blather. Please subscribe to the channel. Please make a comment, and most of all, please give that video a thumbs up. And I'll see you on the next one.